Item number 13, endorsement of submissions on the Waikato Regional Council Annual Plan. Ariel, good afternoon.
Councils behalf, councillors involved in your area. That's good. Changes that you wish us to make, we would then communicate those to your agency.
Thanks, Ariel. Any questions or queries of Ariel? Pretty straightforward. Okay, recommend resolution there. Endorsing the submission, moved by Councillor Truman, seconded by Councillor Hickling. All those in favour, please say aye. Against? Carried. Thanks, Ariel. Item number 14, appointment of the Local Taupo Protection Project Joint Committee of Tonganui Kingi. Anyone talking about that?
I'll move the recommended resolution.
Councillor Williamson, thank you. Seconded by Councillor Harvey. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 15.
Your Worship, can I just clarify? I'm voting for it, but
yes.
On 14(1) under B, does that read correct or am I misreading it? 3 persons appointed by Taupo District Council, one of which must be an elected member of WRC. Kingi wouldn't be a member of WRC, would he? So, am I reading this right or wrong, or?
He's there as
Trust board.
Katoa, not as council.
Trust board replacement.
Yeah.
Is he council representative or too far?
No, he's too far.
No.
Oh, it's too far retire request.
Too far.
We just act in regards to nominations, don't we?
14.
So you look at D. Look at D.
2 by regional council, 2 by council, and 2 by arataki.
John and Maggie.
I've misread it
So
right.
it's a too funny tale.
But you have to agree to it.
Well, we have to agree to it. Yeah.
Okay, Mural Discretionary Fund. Policy 2016. Workshop this. So, do you need anything to add? Any questions or queries on this? Councillor Kotowski?
I was under the impression that we agreed that there would be a bi-monthly report by the Mayor Council.
Once this is enacted, is it not in here? Under 18.
So effectively, Mr. Chairman, we're changing it from quarterly to monthly.
No, bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly. If that's the case, I don't have an objection to it, but and made public. Which is not
public then.
Yeah, so that's not written in, it's just circulated to the council. So I'd like the words and made public.
We'll go through the public agenda.
So you want to receive this as an information report to council or to audit and risk?
Council. Happy either way, doesn't it?
Well, if you do it, just through the chair, if you do it through audit and risk, you can't guarantee that the reports will be timely, that's all, because we don't meet, only meet quarterly.
As part of the, I'm just trying to explain with moving around the city making these reports. So I was just trying to find a way of presenting that information to you.
Well, maybe through the chair, maybe it's just circulated to us, but that is public information that anyone can request and obtain a copy of anyway at any time, can't they?
We can circulate it through the weekly update and then load it onto the website as well. There's no problem with that.
I thought we also discussed that 3-month window with elected representatives not using council funding that could be construed for electioning purposes. So we're going to build that into this.
It's in there
Oh,
anyway.
is it? Sorry, I must have missed that.
Application process.
16.
Oh, sorry. Oh, 3-month election period. Yep. Okay. Sorry.
All right, so councillors can be advised bi-monthly, just from you, Tina, so it's been used and put it on the website. Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
Just had a couple of comments. With the original one, it was quite strict in regards of what we could and couldn't do. And while I'm reasonably satisfied with what we've got in front of us, there's two things that I wish to raise. Right at the front, 15(3), it talks about donations for community members, organisations, blah, blah. Nothing to do with tourists, etc. In the past, we had those French people that lost their van. I think they got a couple of $100 to help them out. Whether that can be incorporated. And I also would like to just mention what the old, which would soon be the old discretionary fund, stated, also available to individuals as a last resort in extreme hardship after all other avenues have been proven to be exhausted. I can't see anything that would indicate that that would be part of this new code.
So I think item number 2 on the consider request for financial assistance of an emergency nature.
So that would include the individuals and. Okay. Could I also point out, and I'm very pleased to see the wording in regard to sports teams. Funding will only be given if they're actually representing the district at New Zealand or international, not just handed out to someone that's going overseas for a football match. So I'm very pleased to see that included.
Right. What are you laughing at?
Right.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jakes. Appreciate that. That's all tidied up. And I have a mover, please.
Yeah, I'll move, Mr. Chairman.
Moved by Councillor Buddy, seconded by Councillor Johns. All those in favour, please say aye. Against? Carried. Item number 16. Oh, sorry, Bernard.
I'm against.
You're against the discretionary fund?
No.
Right, item number 16.
No, so again, this has been previously, and we're just formalising the adoption of those guidelines during the election period.
Oh, good. Any other?
Just a question
questions?
just a question from me through the chair. Thank you to Ms. Jakes. What is the process to follow? Should there be a breach of these guidelines? Because this policy is silent on that.
Okay, so if you think there has been a breach, you can either email myself
Thank you.
The main domain.
Just can we clarify? It's probably not in there. Facebook, the situation on Facebook again. Can we have a Facebook site? Or Facebook personal?
Personal one.
You can't have a mayoral one. They can't have a political one, politician one.
You can, but the rules apply that you have to have it identified that it's
Yeah, so
The same
authorised by, you've got to still have that, that little saying authorised by, like all your other signage, etc. If you have a Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Have a personal Facebook, but no political messages on the personal Facebook.
Your personal Facebook page, you can have political messages if you like. You've just got to have no links in relation to council on that Facebook page.
Do they have to be authorised
I believe they should, yes.
on your personal Facebook site?
I can clarify that for you.
Yeah, just I think everyone be quite happy
Understand that.
just to get the actual step-by-step rules on it. Need that thing on, yeah.
Jim, just to then go further with that, and it won't affect me, what say you're using council equipment such as your laptops and maybe printing out materials on a council printer? No, not allowed to. No, that's what I'm clarifying.
Yeah, so one of the, I suppose, things to consider is that those before, and as to when it changes to electioneering in terms of using that equipment. So if you are printing something that is a council agenda, then that's fine. Using council equipment, if it's something to do with your electioneering, then that's not.
Thank you.
Any queries? I think, Tina, we come to you. You okay with that?
Yep.
If you're not sure about it, go on, ask. Yeah.
I'm trying to arrange for the electoral officer to come and have a chat to you around all of this. We'll be here doing the candidates' evenings towards the end of June. So I'll be organising a time maybe to come and have a chat to you around those protocols and communication issues, just to clarify some of those points as well.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Tina. Resolution there. We have a mover, please. Thank you, Councillor Harvey. Seconded by Councillor Kostowski. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Item number 17. Expenses. Policy for affected members.
So we haven't actually workshop this one, but I can circulate it via email. And we arrange the majority requires it to be reviewed every 3 years. And it will be effective on the 1st of July. There are a couple of changes in terms of the policy on 17-4. Mainly in relation to duplication, so people review of one of our other policies, some of that information's already been included, especially in relation to the sensitive expenditure policy. So rather than have that duplication, it's a good idea to have that information just in one place. So hence most of those strikeouts on 17-4 are in relation to that. And there's been just a few minor omissions and typo changes as well. Happy to recommend questions on that.
Chairman, I just have one on bar 17. Mr. Jakes.
Sorry, which one? Number?
17 bar 5, sorry.
There you go, fine.
It relates to vehicle mileage. I noticed that Mangakino office is not included. For avoidance of doubt.
And the reason for that is that community board are elected representatives for that area, and we've only got one for Mangakino, so there's no board in that area, and this office here is treated as the main office.
So the councillor from Mangakino can still claim mileage from point A to point F going to that office.
No, it's got to do the first policies.
But if they went outside that going to that office, so they had to.
So, sorry, just repeat the question.
If for some reason they live more than 30 kilometres away from the office, whatever that distance is, they would still be able to, even though it's not here. Okay, thank you.
It's 15 k's, isn't it? Return trip 30.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions or queries? Recommended resolution there. Thank you. If I could have a move,
Yep,
please, Councillor
move it.
Williamson. Thank you. Seconded by Councillor Hickling. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against? Carried. Item number 18, council engagements, June. And also the local government conference. Okay, so the dates, any changes to those dates, Tina?
No, any changes to those dates at the moment?
Okay, the recruitment process is not in here? No, so that's on a different,
Yeah, I mean, that's not official.
okay. Is it,
The Turangi committee that's being set up for the management, reserve management plan. It's on the 23rd, and I think that's been confirmed.
the local government conference, I've had Councillor Williamson show interest in going to that. Councillor Truman?
Just before that, 10th of June is the opening for the
The second. Town
for the town
Town
centre.
centre.
Was it?
In Mangakino, I'm not exactly sure the time yet.
June 10th.
Still to be confirmed the time.
Friday.
Time to be confirmed.
Okay, all right. Engagements, 2, as I say, Councillor Williamson has indicated, being really close to the election. I don't know if anyone else is keen on that. No? All right, so we've got 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Any other dates need to be put in? Okay, could I have a mover, please, for that? Thank you, Councillor Truman. Moved by Councillor Truman, seconded by Councillor Christowski. Williamson be added. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against? Carried. Item number 19, members' reports. Collect those up. Any other verbal ones? Obviously, myself and Councillor Harvey's just returned as of about 10 o'clock last night. So we'll give you a full update.
Your Worship, I suppose I should just report that I did meet 2 delegations from China while you was in China. 2 quite different groups, to be perfectly honest. Chloe, you'll see a letter that Corn's got that they've invited a contingent in September, all free of charge, to a food and arts festival in their city. But I did point out it was close to the election, so but I think we ought to acknowledge that. 2 very quite different. The second one, there was 17 business people, male and female. There was probably half of that contingent was either the mayor or deputy mayors of that province and the cities within the province. They were in the North Island for 10 days and the South Island for 10 days, so that's 20 days. I think that's pretty unusual for a delegation from China. But there was definitely interested in business opportunities. That's really all I could find. It just amazes me that both the contingents, one had a population of 10 million and the other had a population of 15 million.
It's a small place.
And we look at our pristine lake and I think to myself, if we had 15 million people living around the lake, what would it be like? It would be like China.
Like one of their lakes.
Anyway, it was quite interesting.
Through the chair. This is not perhaps directly representing council, but just to acknowledge, because Rex Hawkins, being a former councillor, the passing of his wife Sue Hawkins, who was a great contributor to the journalistic world in Taupo over 50 years. Went to a funeral on last Thursday, I think it was, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, it was a good turnout there.
Sorry, I've got to acknowledge that at the start of the meeting. Rex, former deputy mayor, councillor for
Quite a long time, 15 terms, 15 years, I think.
15 years.
Yeah, and he was also regional councillor too for a term.
John for attending that. I presume there would have been a big turnout.
Yes.
All right.
I'd like to say certainly the trip to China to me I think was very valuable and worthwhile. Very tiring. We certainly had a lot of good would have come from that. We met with a lot of formal business people and investors who are absolutely keen to know more about New Zealand and Taupo itself, and there are more visitors that are going to be coming here, and I think there's no doubt that we're definitely on their radar, and to actually be there and mixing with them had a huge advantage, there's absolutely no doubt, to actually face to face with these people. They were very appreciative of that, and you know, we just understand more about them and their culture, and just huge value in that, I think, no doubt about it. And they just, they really do like New Zealand. And, you know, just to meet with the first day we were there, I mean, it was just very, very busy and very full on, but the first day we were there, even just meeting with the people from Shanghai, Pingshan, how do you say it? Is that right? Shanghai. I mean, the fact that it was a Sunday and they had put on a full, absolute full presentation for us with everyone there, I think that shows just how valuable I think relationships are, because I was pretty amazed by that. And everything we did and everywhere we went, we were treated just extremely respectfully, and there's absolutely no doubt we've gained a lot of knowledge. There's more business to come from it. You know, Fritz was there as well and is working on further rekindling relationships and a business opportunity, and it's absolutely amazing. I think there's definitely business to come for the district, so I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. I think it was extremely worthwhile, and there's no substitute for actually eyeballing people from the district.
I'd just like to endorse your involvement. And you'll be pleased to know, councillors, if you all went over, you'd be all termed as vice mayors. Their councillors are vice mayors. They're called vice mayors. They'll all be a vice mayor. So yeah, it was pretty extensive. And, as Bernard's been there before too. A lot of Chinese banquets. But the 1,000 tourist opportunity once the first rolling on the first bus in June will be an exciting moment for this district. Really exciting. So they're committed to that, and that means a lot for our accommodation providers, our tourist operators, and a shoulder season which is no one normally here. So it's going to be good. So we'll give you a full report. Rosie's writing that up as we speak, with photos attached. Photos attached, and of course Gareth came along as and Chloe and Gareth were outstanding in the organisation. As we know, Chloe's with child, to be able to do an international trip of that magnitude and that diary to organised.
Outstanding.
I wish I could acknowledge Chloe actually, because you know, your day started early and didn't finish till late, and writing notes and speeches and just constantly, your organisation skills are quite amazing. So I've learned a lot more about
She's a decent
your
camera, I
abilities.
can assure you.
Yes, very.
Yeah, a couple of rack ups, but then we'll go for it.
That's our
But
job.
the delegation was how many? 15, 18?
Yeah,
18 all up, and
It's like having a bunch of children at times, isn't it?
you know, the logistics to get them through airports and all that. So I tell you, it was entertaining.
Some people who have never travelled before in their lives.
Yeah, in the other country.
Phil didn't go in the end. Phil,
No, Phil, of course. Although
fortunately.
we did go to a factory that are making artificial heart, so we could have had him there. But anyway, yeah, so we'll give you a list of the actual tangible outcomes that's been achieved. So cool. Nothing else? No? All right. Resolution that the members' reports be received. All those in favour, please say. Oh, who'd move it? Councillor Williamson. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Against? Carried. Thank you very much.